Hey, this is a explanation of the filter grid assignment for Photoshop. So you're going to have a link to a grid, box grid, PNG. It's an 8.5 by 11, so a normal sheet of paper template. And from here, you should go ahead and make a layer from background. So control right click over here, layer from background. We can just call it grid. Okay, and now we have a new layer. You should go through, use your quick select tool over here. Select, if you hold down shift, you can select multiple boxes. We're going to cut those boxes. Ooh, I don't like that. There. Let's try that again. Just try to get the inside of that the best you can. And by holding shift, you can select multiple things and hit delete. And now we have see-through grids and hit Command D to deselect. Take a picture of your beautiful self. Ooh, don't look happy in that picture, but I don't know that I ever really do. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to drag that layer. Well, I know I'm going to mess with it, and I have this smart object thing here, so I'm going to control right click. Not smart object, but I'm going to rasterize that layer. You drag it below the grid, and Command T to kind of adjust it to kind of get into a position. Let's see, like that. That looks pretty good. Move this back over and hit return. Let's go get the marquee tool. If you didn't rasterize it, it won't let you do this, but grab the marquee tool and cut off the edge or edges that you have. Just select it and press delete. Make sure you're on the photo layer and hit Command D to get rid of that. So there you go. Hold down Shift and Option, which is Alt, while you have under the middle Move tool to click, and you can just drag copies of that. And you'll know that you're doing it correctly because you'll see those purple lines. If you're going straight, it lets you kind of lock it in so you get the path correct. So I'm going to do this a couple times. There you go. So I have a really good looking picture of multiple images of myself. I'm going to go add a text layer. There you go. And I'm going to put my name right here. Oh, you know what? I have a very large text right here. Let's go pretty small. See if that looks better. Too small. Let's see if you can zoom in, see what's going on here. Is that way too small? Maybe the size isn't big enough. Let's try. You know what? Let's just go over here and see what happens. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's because I'm below the grid layer. That's why I couldn't see it. That's helpful to know. Back down, and that looks too big. So let's go smaller. 60? No. 36? Better. Okay, that's respectable. Size it down a little bit like this. Can I adjust for it? I'm just going to move it over. So I'm going to take my original picture and we'll leave that one like that. So let's work our way through. Let's find each of these grids. So I can kind of look here and tell which one I'm working with. So if I want this one here, Command T, and just so I can make sure I have it right, hit return. You're going to go to Filter, and you're going to go to Filter Gallery. And I'd like for you to play with the different filters that are here. Whenever you choose a filter, there's a lot of things that you can work with. There's different, like, let's say you're on this Texturizer. You have a canvas texture. You can change it to sandstone, burlap. There are a lot of options here. Chrome, sort of look, that's in Sketch though. Let me move you back up. This is all the options here, but I just want to point out that you have access to all these. So let's go to Texturizer. I like that. Burlap. What's brick look like? Sure, let's do that. And then you play with the scaling, make it larger, how deep the lines are is the relief. And where does the lighting come from? So let's see, bottom left. Ooh, like that. Okay. You can invert, flip the image. So I'd like for you to give filters to different ones. Let me go back into my text box. Command J to copy a layer. Move that over. And then label it with what you titled it. So that would be Texturizer. And you would change your font to make sure it fits. But that's the assignment in general. It's pretty straightforward. I'd like for you to learn what the different filters do and how they can affect images.